And so this is something Rivian can definitely take advantage of if they want to get into that self-driving space, which it would be unwise for them not to do that, not to take advantage of that space, because if you already have vehicle equipped, you have the processing power to do it, that is another selling point for this vehicle. Let's move on to the next one. Because I was talking about LiDAR, I'm going to show you this clip here.
Hey everyone, I work out here in the beautiful desert. Let's go for a drive. We look at scenarios that happen in the real world and we try to reproduce them. Our job is to push features as hard as we can, really test their limits, even test outside of limits.
And this is a short clip, and if you notice, there's no one in this vehicle. And also I noticed that the vehicle doesn't have an airbag in it. So there's definitely not an occupant in this vehicle. And this is going through sand. This is off-roading. So is this some type of testing? Obviously, full self-driving of a Rivian off-roading. Pretty cool, pretty interesting. Man, this is pretty exciting stuff coming from Rivian. Now let's take a look at this last one that I found very curious. And just take a look at this. I'm going to show you a quick clip and then we're going to discuss this.
We have off-road surfaces that include boulder climbing, deep sand, we have deep gravel.
So take a close look at this Rivian right here. And it's quick. Maybe it's on the screen for maybe a second, but I find this quite interesting. This looks like a R1 as far as the windshield and the driver and passenger door. It definitely looks like a R1, but the hood looks different. And obviously, the headlights are totally different because these are circle headlights. More like the headlights that would be on the Rivian Amazon vehicle. And this is still part of the Rivian design, the circle headlights. But I want to know what you think about this. This is very interesting. And you notice this truck doesn't have a bed on it either. And so I have an R1T, and one of the big criticisms of the R1T is the unibody. And if you get a fender bender or someone hits the back of your truck, you got to replace that entire side panel. And if you look closely at this vehicle, it looks like it has the side panels, at least the part over the roof, is still connected to the vehicle. But if you look at the back of this vehicle, you'll see a wheel, what looks like a wheel, and a wheel well, but there's no bed on this truck. And so my question is this a Generation 3 Rivian R1T? Is there going to be a headlight switch? Because I'm looking closely at this picture. I know they have the wrap on this, but those headlights definitely look like circle headlights. And also, are they going to make the bed separate? And for insurance purposes and repairability purposes, that's a big criticism. Like say you get hit, you got to replace the entire side of that vehicle, and that's a lot of costs, which is going to increase the insurance costs. And so if now they make those two separate, that may improve the ride quality of the vehicle. It just be a lot of improvements, especially as far as lower insurance costs, which some people complain about, because if you get a little ding, it could be tens of thousands of dollars just to get this fixed. But now in a situation like this, you can just replace the bed for a lot lower cost, and it'd be a lot quicker to make these repairs to the vehicle. And so I really want to know your thoughts.